Let's prepare for the practice of Yoga Nidra. Lying on the back in Shavasana with the legs hip-width apart and all tension released from the legs and the feet. Feet are lolling to the sides. Arms are a little bit away from the body with the palms facing the sky. And there's balance between the left and the right side of the body. The head and neck are aligned, and you may like to tuck in your chin a little just to check for that alignment. Take a long, deep inhalation now, and when you exhale, release all the events of the day. Separate yourself from everything that's happened today. And take a long, deep inhalation again. This time when you exhale, release all the conversations that you've had today in all the forms that they've taken, whether they've been online or in person or on the phone. Let them all go now. And again, a final long deep inhalation. This time when you exhale, release any remaining tension in the body, any expression on the face, let it go. Checking that you're not clenching the jaw or clenching the muscles behind the eyes. Keeping the eyes gently closed and the mouth gently closed. And returning to the natural breath. And feel the body's contact against the floor. First, feel the back of the legs and the heels and the buttocks against the floor. And then feel the back against the floor, the pressure of the back on the floor, and each vertebrae of the spine as it presses gently against the floor. Feel the shoulders against the floor and the arms, back of the hands. And also feel the back of the neck and the back of the head against the floor. And observe how all of these different points of contact create one singular point of contact between the body and the floor. Become aware now of sounds, listening first for sounds that are far off in the distance, not trying to name the sounds or identify them, just moving the awareness from sound to sound as you hear it. And moving the sound awareness now a bit closer, this time to sounds just outside the room where you are. Again, just moving the awareness from sound to sound. Moving the sound awareness now to the sounds inside the room where we are. And now moving the sound awareness to inside the body, first listening for the sounds and the sensations of the heartbeat. And now moving the sound awareness to the sound and the sensation of the natural breath. Release the sound awareness now and call to mind your Sankalpa, a positive intention. Mentally repeat it 3 times now. We'll now rotate the awareness around the body. So listen to my instructions, and when you hear the name of a body part, place your awareness there, visualize that part, and mentally repeat the name of that part. We'll begin first with the right hand thumb, first finger, second, third, and little finger, palm of the right hand, back of the right hand, the wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, right side of the chest, right waist, hip, thigh, knee, shin, calf, heel, and ankle, sole of the right foot, top of the right foot, right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and little toe. And moving now to the left side of the body with the left hand thumb, first finger, second, third, and little finger, palm of the left hand, back of the left hand, the wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left side of the chest, left waist, hip, thigh, knee, shin, calf, ankle, and heel, sole of the left foot, top of the left foot, left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and little toe. And moving now to the back of the body with the heels, the back of the legs, the buttocks, the small of the back, the middle of the back, the shoulder blades, the space between the shoulder blades, the back of the neck, and the entire spinal column, the back of the head, and the crown of the head. And moving now around to the face with the forehead, the temples, the eyebrows, and the eyebrow center, the eyes, the ears, the cheeks, the nose, the lips, the jaw, the chin, the throat, the collarbones, and the pit of the throat, the right side of the chest, the left side of the chest, and the center of the chest, the right side of the abdomen, the left side of the abdomen, and the navel, the right side of the pelvis, the left side of the pelvis, and the groin, the whole right leg, the whole left leg, and both legs together, the whole right arm, the whole left arm, and both arms together. The whole torso, the whole neck, the whole head, the whole front of the body, the whole back of the body, and the whole body. Have a sense now, all at once, the whole body. Release the body rotations now and bring the awareness back to the natural breath. Just observing just how subtle and soft the natural breath has become. And also observing the rise and fall of the navel as it responds to the natural breath. And we'll now add a visualization to the natural breath in the following way. On the inhalation, visualize that you are breathing in through the soles of your feet to the top of your head, and you're breathing in calm, healing light. And on the exhalation, you're exhaling from the top of the head right out through the soles of the feet, and you're releasing any disturbance, any worry, any pain, whatever it may be that you want to let it go on the exhalation. And if the mind wanders from the visualization, use the breath like an anchor to bring it back. Release the breath visualization now, and instead feel the following opposite sensations in the body. The body's feeling colder and colder. The body feels like it's outside on a freezing winter's evening. You can feel the frost in the air, and it's so cold that it makes your eyes water and your cheeks sting from the cold. Your nose feels icy. The body's feeling colder and colder, like it's outside on a freezing, icy winter's evening. Release the feeling of coldness now and replace it instead with a feeling of heat and warmth. The body's feeling warmer and warmer. The body feels like it's standing in front of a roaring open fire. You can feel the warmth spreading across your face and your skin, on your arms. You feel warm from the abdomen, and the warmth spreads throughout the body. The body's feeling warmer and warmer, like it's standing in front of a roaring open fire. And release this feeling of warmth now, replacing it now with a feeling of heaviness. The body's feeling heavier and heavier. The body feels like it's made out of lead and it's pressing against the floor. The body's feeling heavier and heavier, and it feels like it's pressing, and it may even fall through the floor, it's so heavy. And release this feeling of heaviness now. And replace it now instead with a feeling of lightness. The body's feeling lighter and lighter. The body feels so light, or it feels so light that it's barely touching the floor. Feels so light, it feels like a cloud just drifting along the sky. The body's feeling lighter and lighter. Release this feeling of lightness now, and release all of these sensations completely. And instead, come to the space of the mind, space behind the closed eyes. And in this space, see, imagine, visualize and create the following objects and images. You're walking outside on a cold winter's night and it's raining, and you're in a city that's quite unfamiliar to you. You don't feel unsafe in any way, but it's just doesn't feel familiar. And you're trying to find where you're staying through the rain. And on the way, you notice this cute little cottage, which is jutting out from the street. And it just looks so cozy and warm. There's no one else around, and you're not even sure how long it's going to take you to get back to where you need to go. And so you look at this cottage, and it doesn't even look like there's anyone in there. But the light is on still, and it's got a red door, and you can smell delicious cooking of your favourite food just wafting out through the door. And so you think, look, you don't normally do this, but you're going to see if you can maybe take some shelter in here if there's no one in there. And so you walk up to the door and peer in through the window, and it is empty, but there's a roaring fire and it just looks so cozy and warm. So you decide that you're going to go in. You take your shoes off because it's been really dirty outside, and as you step inside, there's this beautiful plush carpet, and you instantly feel relaxed and comforted. And so it's almost like this place has been set up for you. It's coloured inside in your favourite colourings. It's got your favourite flowers in a vase sitting on the coffee table. And again, you smell that delicious smell of your favourite meal. And you notice that there's a dining table, and you go over there and there is a dish sitting there with your favourite meal on it and a card that has your name on it as well. And so you sit down and start to enjoy this beautiful meal in this warm, cozy, beautiful place. And on the card, it's actually a gift from someone that you used to know, someone that you miss, and they've sent this to you and allowed you to have this experience right now. And you think of them while you enjoy this beautiful meal in this beautiful place. And then after the meal, you decide to go and lie on this beautiful plush couch in front of the fire and just feel really relaxed and loved and cared for in this beautiful shelter. And holding on to this feeling of comfort and safety and warmth. It's now time to bring it with you as you leave the house and come back to the mat in the room where you are, and call to mind your Sankalpa. Mentally repeat it 3 times now. And begin to feel the breath again in the body. Allow the breath to deepen. And as you do, observe the movement it creates in the body, how it moves the back against the floor on the inhalation. And check in with your body now and observe how you feel at this very moment. The practice of Yoga Nidra is coming to a close. Begin to remember the room where you are, the colour of the walls and the floor, the colour of your mat. Remember the time of day and begin to hear the sounds around you, and remember the world attached to those sounds. Begin to make small movements with the fingers and the toes as you allow yourself to gently externalize. There's no rush. Take your time. And move and stretch in a way that's right for you right at this moment. You may like to bring the knees to the chest to release the back, or even just raise the arms above the head for a full body stretch. Whatever you need right now, do that. And then eventually, when you're ready, lie on the right side for a few moments. Again, in your own time. And when you're ready, keeping the eyes closed or downcast, very gently come up into a comfortable sitting position, trying to maintain the peaceful state you have created. And in a comfortable sitting position, bring the awareness to the heart space, and at this space visualize a steady candle flame, and visualize the warmth from that flame reaching every part of the body, every cell, every part of the body and the mind and the spirit, illuminating everything. And then now, keeping that visualization, we'll chant Om 3 times and Om Shanti to conclude the practice. Breathing in for Om chanting. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.